K Black Boxing, coming back to you with another video. In this video, man, I'm going to talk about the heavyweight division. In the beginning of the year, man, the heavyweight division looked like it was finna go back to the state of promise. You know, believe it or not, I thought the heavyweight division would go right back to the top, man, because we got some good fighters in the heavyweight division right now. You know, we got three titleists, which is Anthony Joshua. He holds the IBF and WBA titles. We have Deontay Wilder, who holds the WBC title, and we have Joseph Parker, who holds the WBO title. And we have a lot of other slower fighters as well, you know, like Luis Ortiz and many other fighters, right, in the heavyweight division. But it seems as if it's kind of grown cold. We know Anthony Joshua, he had a phenomenal fight with Klitschko. He beat him, knocked him out. You know, but that was in April, man. As of right now, it seems as if the heavyweight division is in a standstill. And the reason I'm saying is because the three titleists seems as if they can't come together and unify. We have one fighter in Deontay Wilder who called both the other titleists, Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker, out, but it seems as if it fell on deaf ears in so many words. We got Joseph Parker, who was supposed to fight Harry Fury, right? For his mandatory. The fight fell out the first time. They said it was an injury. Many people said that Fury didn't really want to go to New Zealand to fight. So Parker, instead of, Deontay Wilder called him out and said, well, since Fury basically dropped out, you can fight me. We can unify. But nah, he went another route. He ended up fighting his sparring partner. He beat him, and guess what? Him and Harry Fury is going to fight again. You know, the fight is supposed to be on, and they're supposed to fight. You know, I think sometime in September, and it's not going to even be in New Zealand. It's going to, Parker going to have to travel to the UK to fight Fury. So it is what it is. Then we got the other titleist, Anthony Joshua, who's basically waiting on Vladimir Klitschko. He's just waiting, and I'm getting sick and tired of reading these goddamn articles with him and Eddie Hearn talking about they dangling carrots and they waiting on Klitschko to make a decision. Dude, honestly, man, the heavyweight division really don't have time for this. Y'all got a small window of opportunity to try to rise back to the top, and y'all basically blowing it. If you ask me. You got one guy, like I said, in Deontay Wilder, who's trying to fight both, and both the guys, and Parker and Joshua, really don't want to fight him. I mean, that's how I look at it. And like I said, let me go back to Joshua. He's waiting on Klitschko. Klitschko don't want to go to London or whatever the case may be. He don't want to go back to the UK. According to Eddie Hearn. So Eddie Hearn said he would like to put the fight maybe in Vegas or somewhere else. But they say they basically giving him a time limit. I don't know how long before they make a decision. But they say if that don't happen, then they're going to have to fight the IBF mandatory, which is Pulev. They said they already got a date in October set aside for no matter who is it, Klitschko or Pulev. You know what I mean? So my thing is this, man. Since Klitschko old ass, he got knocked out, okay? He had a stellar career. So it's time for Klitschko to burn out, man, for real. I mean, he did everything he could possibly do in the sport, all right? They even said themselves that they don't think it's even the money that's motivating Klitschko. You know what I mean? They feel as if they got to do, I don't know what the fuck they said they got to do, man. They said they got to do something to have a bigger incentive, I guess, for Klitschko to fight them again. My thing is this, man. Go on and fight Pulev to get the IBF mandatory out the way, and unify with Wilder and Parker, man. because you're just gonna be wasting your time, waiting for Klitschko, man. Because if he really wanted to fight you, he'd have said, "Damn right." Immediately, it would be already signed, sealed, and delivered. The venue would be already out. It would have been talked about already. But now he want to pussyfoot around. So if he want to pussyfoot around, man, just fight pull up, man. Get the Minotaur out the way, man. And like I said, mix it up with the other title list. So we can have an undisputed champion, man. Because if it's undisputed, in my opinion, dog, like I said, Terrence Crawford and Julius Indongo, he's putting they 140-pound divisions, putting everybody, every division, from flyweight to heavyweight, on notice. It's undisputed or nothing. It's good if you are a unified champion, but if you're not undisputed, it means nothing, man. I mean, like I said before, there ain't nothing but titleist. That's why I keep saying titleist instead of saying champion, because after after Crawford and Ndongo fight, that would be a true champion. It would be one champion in that division. That's how I'm taking it for right now, man. Undisputed or nothing. I won't take nothing less. So Joshua and Parker, in my opinion, they leaving Wilder out. I don't know who the hell Wilder gonna fight. I hope he don't fight Birdman Stavern, but it's a possibility that might have to happen. Because all of these titles, unification or undisputed trumps mandatories. So if these guys really wanted to unify, if Parker really wanted to unify, he'd have opportunity to fight Deontay Wilder versus fighting Fury for a mandatory. They can unify. But these guys rather fight Parker, he'd rather fight his mandatory. He don't want to fight Deontay Wilder. So, and I guarantee you this, since Parker fighting Fury, and if rather Joshua go the Pulev route or even the Klitschko route, I guarantee people talk shit about Deontay Wilder if he end up fighting Stavern again. Because he got to satisfy his mandatory since I'm pretty sure the WBC will grant him opportunity to unify as well. But if there's no unification, he got to fight his mandatory. But I guarantee people talk shit about Deontay Wilder if he fight Stavern. Even though he said all this month he don't want to fight Stavern, he'd rather unify. But who he going to unify with? These guys don't want to unify with him, man. So he got to fight somebody. In my opinion, man, he's the only one that's really trying to become undisputed. But Parker and Joshua is doing everything in their power so it won't happen. The heavyweight division was like I said, stated previously, man, the heavyweight division was up and coming. And it seems as if it's going to go back to the cream of the crop, man. Go right back to the top. But now it's at a stalemate. So what the hell these guys going to do, man, in order to get that buzz back? Undisputed or nothing, man. K Black Boxing signing out. Like, comment, subscribe.